acting classes in Perth. This is episode number 53 of the Acting Classes in Perth Daily Show, the show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions at 7 p.m. every single day on Facebook Live and YouTube Live simultaneously. Now, before we roll the intro, I would love to invite you to one of our free 3-hour acting classes for beginners. It's an in-person class with us here at Acting Classes in Perth. We have classes for all ages, and if you're a beginner and you're hoping to kind of explore acting for the creative side of it, maybe you want to make some new friends, you want to build a confidence, maybe you need to do some public speaking at work and you just feel you need to improve those skills, or if you're looking for a career as an actor, be sure to check out our free 3-hour acting class for beginners page. It has so much information there, and we always make our classes so much fun. They are always relaxed, and you are going to have an absolute blast. Head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free to see when and where we are holding our next free 3-hour acting class for beginners. Now, until I see you there, I think it's only fair we jump straight into today's episode. So let's roll the intro. Okay, so today's question comes into us from Ashan. But before we jump into the question at hand, I would love to know if you're out there. Please give us a big thumbs up so we know you're out there watching, or leave a comment or simply ask a question. If you don't know what to ask, just say hello. Hello, I'd love to know you're there. I will try to get back to you in a second. Now, let's jump straight into today's question, which comes into us from Ashan.
So Lauren, as an aspiring actor with minimal to no experience, what is your best advice to fast-track me to a successful career? Should I cut down how much I work to have more time to focus on auditions and acting? Perfect, thanks.
Ashan, thank you so much, my friend. That is an amazing question, and I love it. If you have a question, please be sure to send it in or send us a message. Next time you're at one of our classes, we can grab the audio from you, and we will answer it right here on the show. But Ashan, back to your question, mate. Look, I think you can kind of have your cake and eat it too. Now, what I mean by that is you shouldn't have to pull out so much on your work hours to progress your career. What I think you really need to do is be much more effective with your time and maybe develop a strategy that works with that. Now, my first step for you in doing that would be I think that you need to look at the 80-20 principle again. You need to look at, okay, what are the 80% of things that I'm doing that are only producing, 20% of the results that are effective or that are of great value to me, and maybe flip that around. Look at now, okay, maybe I'm going to eliminate 80% of the stuff that just does not give me solid time, 80% of the stuff that doesn't really help progress my career, and I'm only going to focus on the 20% of the things that I do that actually give me 80% of the results, right? So when it comes to auditions, here's what I'd say about an audition, Ashan. I would like for you to look at, okay, what is your style? What are the kinds of roles that you've auditioned for and then got roles out of, right? So you've gone for a number of auditions, you've then secured some jobs. What is the commonality between those? And I would like for you to maybe start just applying for those roles currently, right? So knowing what you do and what you do well, and then leveraging that as you move forward. And then that way, you're kind of cutting out all these auditions that you go to that you're not getting roles for anyway. And you realize that maybe you start to then identify your specific type of niche or your specific type of brand and your type that you are as an actor, right? So that's a really important thing. And I think later on down the track, when you have a bit more time and maybe a bit more flexibility in terms of work as well, then you can come back and go, okay, so maybe I now need to start pulling in a few different styles or a few different types of characters that I can audition for as well. But in the short run, if you're solely after looking at how can I build up the maximum number of roles in the shortest period of time. I would say take out the ones that you just know you're not going to be getting or not going to be considered for, and really hone down on the ones that you are always securing. The other side of that is looking at how you can apply that 80-20 to your life. Is there, social media is just taking up so much time going through it every single day and seeing what everyone's up to, but not really allowing for it to give you much back in your everyday life. You know what? Get rid of it. Focus that time on acting, and it's going to help you progress your career even faster again. The next thing, Ashan, I would say is produce your own content. What you want to be is an actor, producer, not just an actor. I don't want you to go out there and put your career into other people's hands, hoping that they cast you in their project. What I want you to do, Ashan, is go out there and start aligning yourself with like-minded individuals who are roughly at the same skill level, if not a bit better. And that's something against you. You just want to align yourself with people who are where you want to be, right? Not where you're at because you're already there. Not in the past because you don't want to go back there. Where you want to be. You want to align yourself with those people and move into those circles and start working with them to create your own content, short films, web series. Hey, independent feature films are also a possibility. So definitely focus on creating your own content. And as you do that, like I said, you're innately going to start to network and join with those like-minded individuals who are at a point in their career that you are working towards. And that's really, really important. Make sure that you align yourself with successful people who are having successful outcomes in the areas that they are specialists in, right? So whether that be acting, whether that be directing, whether that be screenwriting, find someone who has actually started to create the outcomes as well, and they're not just relying on everybody else, and definitely align yourself with those people. Ashan, that's my advice for you now, mate. Really what it comes down to, though, at the end of it, is making sure that you are proactive in getting up every single day and going, okay, what do I need to do today to progress my career? And then follow the steps that I threw at you there, Ashan. That would be my thoughts, my ideas. Ashan, I absolutely loved your question. Thank you so much. And if you liked Ashan's question as well, show your support by clicking the share button. Help out your fellow actor. And if you're watching us now on Facebook, be sure to like and follow our page. If you are watching us on YouTube, simply click subscribe and then be sure to hit the notifications bell. That way you'll stay updated with everything we're doing in the future. If you are listening to us right now on iTunes, simply click subscribe and we will stay connected with you. Now, don't forget to join me at one of my next free 3-hour acting classes for beginners. We hold them here in Perth every couple of weeks, sometimes monthly, so be sure to check out all the information at actingclassesinperth.com/free, or follow the link in the description of this video. I definitely look forward to seeing you there for a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much. I'm super excited to see you again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for another question answered by me. But until then, stay safe and, like always, happy acting.